This video right here is just an update video of how I'm liking the job so far, you feel me? And we're gonna jump right into the video. I am enjoying my new job. I like being there. The people, they nice, you feel me? It's laid back. Nobody rushing you to do anything. I mess with it, for real. I mess with it. But I've been there now for 2.5 weeks, you feel me? My first week, it was lovely. Second week, even lovely. This my third week, I'm still loving it. I mean, like, what can I say? What can I say? Like I told y'all, when I first found out that I was getting hired at the job, I told y'all that this the same job that I've been trying to get for 3 years. And for the whole 3 years, they turned me down every time that I applied for a position with this company. But I figured out why they was turning me down. It's because I had a speeding ticket on my driving record, and they're real strict about driving records. And they're real strict about speeding tickets. You feel me? They're very, very strict about speeding tickets. Like, you can have a speeding ticket, but it's certain ones, like the one that I had. It was 15 over the speed limit. I mean, not 15 over the speed limit. It was, I think it was 20, it was something like that, 20. I was doing 20 miles over. That's what it was. 15 plus or 20 plus, I was over on my ticket, you feel me? But it took 3 years for that ticket to fall off my driving record. But before I applied this last time, when I actually got the job, I applied again for this job, but it was like 90 days ago, you feel me? It was 90 days ago. They turned me down then. So how I figured that the ticket was falling off, hold on, let me say this. So when I found out the ticket was falling off, I had already knew that I was gonna go back to this place and apply, but I found out that the ticket was falling off because I applied for another company, and another truck driving company, and they was like, we can't hire you because you got that speeding ticket on your driving record. And she was like, when October 11th come around, October 13th come around, give us a call back, cause this when the ticket gonna fall off. So I was like, all right, bet. So when she said that, when the lady said that, she told me what day the ticket was falling off. I was like, I'm not even finna apply back with them. I'm not finna call them back or nothing. So once the 13th of October came around, I applied for the job that I'm at right now, today. And the lady, I talked to the same lady every time I applied. Like, for the whole 3 years I've been applying, I talked to this lady on the phone. She was the one telling me, she was like, no, we can't even hire you because you got that speeding ticket on your record. She was like, it take 3 years. She had been telling me that, but like me, I was, you know how you be like, when somebody tell you like, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do that, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing with you. It was like, it was frustrating, and I was like, it was making me angry, so I was just like, whatever, on to the next job. That's how I was thinking. Like, I get real, real angry, and then I'd be like, well, I'm finna move on to the next job. So when the ticket finally fell off on the 13th, the same day, I applied for this job. And then the lady, I talked to her on the phone, and she was like, oh, she said, you just ain't gonna give up, huh? You not gonna quit trying, huh? And I was like, man, I've I've been trying for 3 years trying to get this position and everything. So and she was like usually when I talk to her on the phone, she'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry, we can't do nothing with you. You got that speeding ticket. But this last time when I applied and she called me, I knew I was in the game then when she told me. She said, what shift you available? I mean, she was like, what shift are you interested in? And I was like, I said, I'm in. I was like, well, I'm in there. So I was like, give me the morning shift. I'm like, give me the morning shift. So she was like, okay. She was like, then she got to ask me questions. She was like, can you pass a drug test? I said, yes, man. I said, yeah, I can pass a drug test. And she was like, you sound excited. I said, I am excited. I said, because this is the job that I've been chasing after for 3 years. And I had, you know what I'm saying, I just had a little conversation with her, you know what I'm saying. I'm telling her, I'm like, do you know how many BS trucking, not to throw any trucking company that I work for, not to throw them under the bus or nothing. You feel me? It was just me talking to the lady, so I'm like, do you know how many BS companies I had to go through just to get to where I'm at right now? I was like, I don't want to go through that again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with the lady. I'm like, I want to retire from her, but y'all know, hold on, commercial break. So y'all know, like I told y'all, when I started that last job, I worked there for like a week and a half. And then I was like, this ain't for me. Y'all remember that video? I'm gonna put a screenshot right here. Y'all see that? That company right there. But y'all remember, somebody refresh my memory what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But it'll come back. It'll come back to me though. But until it come back to my mind, I'm just gonna tell y'all that I'm happy where I'm at. I'm saying I finally got in with the company. I'm liking it. They treat everybody good. You feel me? And like, you know, I'm just excited to be a part of the company. Okay, it came back to me. So I was telling the lady, I was like, yeah. I was like, to be honest, I'm like, I think I'm gonna retire from here. I told her, I said, I wanna retire from here. And which that brings me to my next point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still, look, that's what made me say something about the last job. You know what I'm saying? Because the goal is still to get my own company van. You feel me? Get my own little fleet. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to work for nobody for the rest of my life. Like I've been telling y'all, I got these contracts. They keep calling me every day. They keep asking me like, y'all, if anybody knows somebody with a box truck or a cargo van, a Sprinter van, and if you're in Tennessee, let me know, because man, I can set you up, I can have you rolling in no time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that's still the goal though, to get my own company van and do my own little thing. But I'm still gonna, you know what I'm saying, until I get to where I need to be with this, with my own company, I'm still gonna be working here at this company that I'm at now. You feel me? Yeah, but that's still the goal. It's gonna forever be the goal. And like, I want y'all to watch my journey, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to watch my journey on how I'm finna do it, because I know there's gonna be some people, I ain't gonna say some people in the comment section, because don't nobody just really comment on my videos. You feel me? But I had a few people that told me that, oh man, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. The goal is to show you that it's gonna work. Even when you think it ain't gonna work, it's gonna work. As long as I got God on my side, it's gonna work. You feel me? You feel me? But, you know, I'm blessed. Look, let me say this. I'm blessed to be in the position that I am in right now. You feel me? Because out of all the stuff that I went to school for and tried going to school for, it didn't work. So, like, it didn't work. I always wanted to be a barber. Still want to be a barber to this day. But I went to school for it 3 times. It just didn't work. You feel me? I never wanted to drive trucks. I never wanted to be a part of the transportation industry. I was depressed, so I went to truck driving school. Man, look, I was depressed, and I just happened to go to truck driving school, and it worked out. And that was God's plan. That's God's plan, man. So I want to take the time out and, man, say thank you, good Lord, for blessing me with my CDLs. You feel me? Because you showed me the way. You told me that barbering wasn't for me. Even though I'm good at cutting hair, but I done worked in a barbershop before too, and made good money. But it just, for some reason, I just couldn't get through school. I couldn't get through barber school. You feel me? And I was like, man, it is what it is. I gotta try something else. And I was gonna take the route where, like, I just go to somebody's barbershop and just keep cutting hair. But, you know, that's gonna play out at some point. You feel me? Because you got state board people coming in there. What if I cut somebody's head wide open with a razor blade? I ain't got no license, I ain't got no insurance. There's gonna be a lawsuit against me and the person who owns the barbershop. So I'm legit now. I'm licensed to drive 18 with a truck. You feel me? And I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I ain't got no complaints. It just, when I was working for them BS companies, I was doing a lot of complaining. It's like, now I don't do no complaining. I was only complaining because I'm telling these people, like, I know what look, at the end of the day, if you know you signed up for something, just stick with it. You feel me? Just stick with it, because I applied for this job and I knew that they were gonna send me over the road. But I was home every night. And there was some more companies that I drove for. I was gone for one night, back at home the next. I ain't like that. So I'm very, very grateful to have the job that I'm at right now. You feel me? I'm gonna hold on to this one for as long as I can. I promise. You feel me? And once I get to where I need to be, I'm gonna take y'all with me. We're gonna go van shopping. We're gonna go look at some vans and everything, y'all, like, for real. Like, I'm talking about, we're gonna get it started. We're not rushing it, but we're gonna get it started like this. You feel me? Because, like, I've been waiting on this moment for so long, y'all. I've been waiting on this moment for so long. And y'all just don't know, like, how happy I am. Like, deep down inside, I'm so happy, y'all. Like, I want to scream right now, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna scream because I don't want nobody complaining, making no complaints about me. Calling the police saying that I'm disturbing the peace. You feel me? You know, but I just, hey, it's just a life update, you feel me? It's a life update. Letting y'all know how everything going. And another thing, my health is good. I still gotta, you know what I'm saying, go to the doctor and get checked out. Make sure the infection gone. You feel me? But you know, hey, what can I say? What can I say, y'all? Like, I basically got everything that I asked for and everything that I wanted. You feel me? The only thing left to do now is to get my son living with me permanent. Like, we got a long journey. This ain't like, just because I'm finna accomplish this mission right here, that don't mean that it's gonna end here. We still got many more journeys to accomplish. We gotta get my son living here with me for a time. You feel me? I'm saying, my son, he old enough to know like what he want. You know what I'm saying? He know which parent that he wanna be with. Every time. Go watch the video from August. He said it out his own mouth. I just want to live with you. That's what he said. But I was talking to my mama over the weekend, and she was asking me about my son's situation and all this stuff. And she was like, even though that's your child too, you can never come between a woman and her kids. I was like, man. But I'm gonna say that story for another video. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now we talking about trucking and transportation. I just had to throw that in there, y'all, because I'm just letting y'all know that once I accomplish this journey, we're gonna move on to the next journey. The next journey is to get monetized. We're trying to get monetized, so that's why I need y'all to, man, watch these videos and hit that subscribe button, give the videos thumbs up, leave comments, you feel me? But this video is just a little life update, you know what I'm saying? Letting y'all know how I'm liking the job, and I really love it, you feel me? But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, because I don't even know how long I had y'all. Let me see how long I had y'all. I had y'all for 17 minutes. I got y'all for 17 minutes. It's finna be 18 minutes. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm finna end it right here. So, one more time, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to at least 500 before Christmas or before the end of the year. You feel me? We're trying to get partially monetized. You feel me? But yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay prayed up, man, and hope, wish for the best, pray for the best. And like I always say, don't pray while things are bad. Pray while they good too. Pray when things good too. You feel me? But yeah, that's my time, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Give the video a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, a positive comment. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm out.